Hi. So we continue answering your questions on governance and structures, which are arriving to us. And the question we are going to speak about today is, how should the board support and oversee the General Secretary and the National Office in operational decisions, such as selecting participants for events, allocating grants, without micromanaging? Thank you for the question. So, how to oversee and how to support the Secretary General and the staff team who are dealing with the operations? The first tip would be, of course, to pay attention to the recruitment process. The positions are always connected to your strategic priorities and the needs which should be fulfilled. And when you are making the call and when you are doing the interviews, the job description should be clear. And also the skill set determined by your strategy and determined by the operational needs should be set as well very clear. You need to know for which tasks you are hiring people. So the second thing would be about the clear discussion on who is doing what. So a part of the job description, you need to speak and write down in your policies and procedures who is doing what. What are the functions and responsibilities of the staff team? And what are the functions and responsibilities of the board? Of course, there will be 100,000 of small things appearing which are not written. Like you cannot write everything on who is doing what. But your policies and procedures will describe the areas, who is responsible for what. And the second thing, communication. This is critical that you maintain very close communication with each other, especially Secretary General and the President. You need to work as a team. The essential thing you need to understand that the Secretary and the staff team are your hands. This is who is implementing everything daily. And there should be the atmosphere of trust and support. You need to express that you are nearby. You understand how difficult the job of staff in civil society organizations when you need to have all kinds of skills. You need to know how to do everything and jungle with so many things simultaneously. It's not easy. This sector, our sector, is not easy, and it's changing daily. It's changing daily and becoming more and more difficult, especially in terms of fundraising. We all know it. You need to work as a team and you need to support the staff team. Trust is essential, and expressing the trust is essential. But what is also important is from the very beginning, you need to put very clear system of monitoring and evaluation. How does the board assess the work of the Secretary General? What is the process? Like create it from the very beginning when you hire someone in the position, so a person knows, so it is not a surprise which is arriving suddenly, like, okay, why do I need to fill in this survey? Why are they having the interviews? They don't trust me or what? No, it's not. It's normal system of monitoring and evaluation, and it should be shared. And it should be a joint discussion of evaluating, okay, so for this year, we have planned this and this and that. That was the job description. This is the strategy. This is a skill set. Yourself. how do you feel yourself? Do you think that you have progressed? Do you think that you have helped the organization to progress? How are you communicating with the staff team? What are the tangible results? If you have done the appropriate operational planning, you are having the key performance indicators and you can compare what was planned, what was achieved, and why not if something is not achieved. So make clear systems. Avoid bringing emotions and unclarity to this job. Otherwise, it is destroying trust. It is destroying relationship, which is essential in our work. Yes, so this will be the first things to answer for your question. Thank you so much for your questions, and please continue sending them to us. And if you have any comments for this short answer, please leave them in the chat, the comments. We will be happy to come back to it. Thank you.